Hey guys, Jen
And Brian.
here with CR Garage, Minnesota. And today we are excited to show you the transformation of the winner of our grand opening contest, Chevy Colorado. Now, this particular gentleman was nominated by his daughter. He is a Vietnam veteran, so we chose him to kind of just give him a nice little surprise. And we just wanted to say thank you for your service to our country. Now, getting into this, we did kind of focus on using just one product in particular just to see how well it would work. That product happened to be Meguiar's Ultimate Interior Detailer, which is available for about $10 or so online or at any big box retailer. Now, we are not sponsored on this video. We just wanted to see how this product worked because it came as a recommendation from a friend of ours. Now, this vehicle also has leather seats, so we did plan on utilizing a soft white drill brush to save on some elbow grease, and also our DUPRAY Steamer for any tough spots. Now here we are utilizing the pack of detailing brushes that we got on Amazon. Quite a bit of vacuuming went into this. I mean, we probably spent about, an hour vacuuming?
Yeah, that was the night before. We spent over an hour or two just doing the basic vacuum out before we even started on anything substantial.
Yeah. And as you can see, it was pretty dirty underneath the seats and behind the seats.
Jan started using just a standard vacuum, a household vacuum. That did not have enough suction to do the job that this truck required. So I actually have an adapter that is from Rockler that is for all my woodworking stuff. So it is a reducer. So the piece that you're seeing here is from a standard household vacuum, but it reduces down to that to plug it into, and then a standard, I think it's 4.25 inch diameter that plugs into my standard shop vac in my garage.
It's like I did start with a regular vacuum and then we switched over to that, right?
Because it doesn't suck.
Because it doesn't suck. Exactly. It sucks, but it doesn't suck. So, here he did have some WeatherTech mats, which really did help with the floor, because it wasn't that dirty. It was just around the edges. So those WeatherTech mats are pretty amazing, and you've already tried to convince me to buy them for our vehicles, and I've always said, no, I don't want to spend the money. Well, it turns out we should probably spend the money on the WeatherTech mats.
Guess what? They're worth the money. Mostly, like, we cleaned these ones out pretty good because they were pretty dirty and pretty stained, and you'll see at the end of the video that it's like the drill brush was intact. It's like I should have told Jen that I did have some simple green in the garage to clean them off. It's easier than what she did, but it still was able. They needed to be cleaned and protected to get back the standard black shine on them.
Okay. And at the same time, the product that we use, which we'll talk more about later, I guess, but the product we use, that it didn't leave behind a film or anything like that. It wasn't slippery, so I would be interested to talk to him and see how it's doing a week later. Again, using just kind of the detail brush in order to get into little cracks and crevices. And then we did have to move into the garage because it was raining, and I believe it was really cold that next day. But anyway, here I'm just using a microfiber towel that we got on Amazon as well, and we'll show you the product later. We're only showing one door panel because Brian went around off camera and did the rest of them for me. So,
but yeah, this is similar to another product that I used to use as a technician, that it's more of a satin finish. It doesn't leave the nasty Armor All shine to everything. So it's just to get it back to showroom quality. I don't want to make it blinding off the dash pad to bounce off the windshield.
Here I'm actually using a DUPRAY Steamer to insert just as little water as possible into these seats, and then using a detail brush in order to get into those little cracks and crevices. With that DUPRAY Steamer, you can use whatever cloth you have. Obviously, if we tried to use a microfiber cloth, it wouldn't work because it would melt the microfiber. You're only supposed to get them to no more than 140 degrees. So we used just a regular cloth and then had to go over it with a microfiber towel after that. As far as cleaning the dashboard, again, just using those detail brushes we got on Amazon and the Meguiar's Ultimate Interior Detailer. It worked great. I really enjoyed using this product. As you can see, I am using the vent cleaner from the packet. It worked okay. I do want to try out the little vacuum brushes that they have, the vacuum straw attachments. I'll probably use that in another video at some point, but those little green and white brushes worked okay. Now this part was particularly messy, so what I did is instead of using the microfiber towels, I just used the blue disposable towels in order to make sure we were able to clean it properly without destroying our microfibers. Moving on to the WeatherTech mats, my husband actually cleaned these, and what he did is he took his pressure washer attachment and just put it on our hose. It worked great. I believe he also sprays it down with an all-purpose cleaner, but I'm not 100% sure. So what I did here is I just wiped these down with some soapy water And then I took the Meguiar's Ultimate Interior Detailer, sprayed that on it, wiped it down with a microfiber cloth. The problem is once they dried, they didn't come completely clean. I really wasn't impressed. I tried a second coat, again let them dry, again was not impressed. So what I ultimately did was I grabbed our Mopar cleaner, wiped them down, they came clean, and then I used the Meguiar's Ultimate Interior Detail, and they look great. The mats look amazing. Super impressed with them. I would be interested to see what our customer thought, but we'll have to do an update another day. Here are the products that we used throughout the making of this video. Here is the final result. I did do an extraction on just the floors. Not as dirty as I thought the floors were going to be. So I didn't even bother including that in the video, but here is the ultimate ending of that extraction because, again, like I said, nothing really to see there. So this is the end result of the vehicle. I think it looks amazing. I do not clean the brakes or the accelerator. It is just not worth the liability. So that did not get touched. Other than that, this was an interior detail only. And these are the before and afters. So please comment, tell us what you think. Tell us what products we should try out next time if you have a favorite product. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can follow along as we do more videos and be the first to be updated. Take a look, what do you think?
Oh my gosh. This is like a new truck.
Yep.
I can't thank you guys enough.
Absolutely.
This is unreal.
You deserve it.
Oh. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.